Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foster Kyuujin Cosplay, and today we are back at you guys with Phase 0, Episode 8.
Last episode, Saber decided to face Caster.
Yeah.
Kiritsugu did not want to do shit, but yeah, Caster showed up with a bunch of kids, and he was like, "Oh, I'll wait for you, Saber, while I hunt them down."
Try to save them while you're at it. Yeah.
Yeah, she showed up. Irisviel was like, okay, no, you go, you kill him. So that's fine. He is strong. He's got a lot of they called it mana, right?
Mana, yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot of mana. Basically, his spells can go on because of his book. His book is Noble Phantasm. So she was having a hard time, but then she got an ally that showed up, Lancer. So we have a team up that I can root for. That's cool. Lancer being there though means that his master is at the manor facing Kiritsugu.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean at first he was in charge. He was the one winning, but then Kiritsugu pulled out his gun, which we think can pierce magic, can like erase magic, kind of like Lancer's
weapon.
Well, one of his lenses. So we're about to see him.
One of his spears, you mean?
Yeah, one of his spears. Yeah. So we're about to see him use it. It's gonna be great, and I'm excited for the fight and the fight.
I'm just gonna hope that Kiritsugu doesn't kill the teacher before Lancer take out Caster.
I don't know if he do you disappear, right away if your master dies?
I don't remember, but I think so.
I don't think it's gonna be that fast. Like, they hyped him up a lot. I don't think that the teacher's gonna die right away.
Yeah.
And we have our own fight going on behind the camera, so if you hear stuff, it's the cats. They think they're servants, and they can kick someone else's ass, but
Fighting for the holy cat, yeah.
they're just cute. So yeah, let's jump in this episode and see what they have in store for us. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
Let's do this.
Why are you still so close? Run!
She wants to stay close for her husband and for Saber.
Yeah, but she can't do shit right now.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh fuck, we're fucked. We're so fucked.
Ryder, I would have been okay with.
Yeah.
It could have been Gilgamesh too, because we know that they're waiting for Caster to be weak. They're gonna fight him.
Okay.
We would have two masters against Kiritsugu.
True.
It doesn't help that he really wants to figure out what's our deal. I'm fine with them trying to help. Hopefully they don't die.
Is that the gun?
Make it work, because he's not expecting it.
Yes!
Oh! Bitch! You're scared now, huh? He's not called a Maggie killer for nothing.
At least. Look at it with those that counts. No.
Well, he underestimated him.
You could, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna work.
His pride is gonna be his end. Because, like, you're wounded, and this guy definitely has a weapon that can, cross your shield. This guy is intelligent. I would retreat. Just saying.
Yeah, but the teacher is so prideful.
I know.
This guy is no priest.
I know. That wasn't that easy. Don't fall for that shit.
That's an illusion, right?
Maybe.
Maiya-san, ダメ!
Don't underestimate him. What the fuck? What the fuck is he made out of? I joked last episode and I called him Wolverine, but like, is it a joke? Shit. Irisviel?
Can you do something?
Madam, この男は代行者、魔術師狩りの達人です。ただの魔術でどうこうできる相手じゃない。
She's gonna try.
私がキリツグから教わったのは車で運転ばかりじゃなくて、
Oh, I thought you have few tricks
生き
too.
ること、そして生き抜くこと。
Aww. This is so cool! Wow! Are you as erratic fighting as you are driving though?
That'd be something to see, seriously.
Okay.
Can you get away with this?
Okay. She can defend herself. Is it enough? I mean, he's not afraid or anything. He's still very calm.
I think he's gonna try to analyze what she's doing and go against it. What is...
What's up? What did he do? Is he breaking the fucking trees?
Yeah.
Look at that booty.
What the fuck? Now would be the time to try and shoot him?
I think they're just in shock.
Fudge. How strong is he?
They said he was an executor. So he's kind of like Kiritsugu, but not.
Not out of practice, maybe?
More for the church than, you know.
奴の宝具がある限り、この戦局は変えられない。
Burn the book
なるほどな。
if you can.
そういうことか。だが、あの青病炭の手から本を叩き落とそうと思うなら、何はともあれ、この雑魚どもの壁を突破するしかないわけだ。
ただ一度きりのチャンスだ。ランサー、風を踏んで走れるか。
なるほど。造作もない。
末路の祈りは済みましたかな。
I am gonna enjoy watching him go down.
Me too.
Okay, let's go be badass!
ストライク。
She's got cool attacks too.
いざ、覚悟。手くれ。ゲイツ。
I mean,
We're
this is
doing
cool.
it?
Did it work?
Please.
Did it work?
Please.
We got it a little bit.
Is that
It's
enough?
kind of like his heart. It's fucked up.
I think it worked. Oh.
This is fucking
This
cool.
is the blood of innocent.
いかがかな。今のセーバーに左手が戻れば、ま、ざっとこんなものというわけだ。
The utter respect.
覚悟はいいな。
Let's go, guys. I want this to happen. It's episode 8. We need this to happen. Fucking die.
私はこのような戦いをするために聖杯戦争に参加しているのではない。
Why did you expect people to just fucking lay down and let you kill them?
Probably.
Such a disgrace that you're hiding. Like, this is survival.
見つけたぞ。ドブネズミ。
And like, honestly, you should have guessed by now that if you saw him, if you found him, it's because he wanted you to find him.
もはや楽には殺さぬ。針と心臓だけを治癒で再生しながら、つま先からじっくり切り刻んで
Oh,
や
he
る。
needs to go down.
苦しみ
The
ながら
fact that Kiritsugu is really calm is, you know, helping.
テールボール、メイさんがやはりそうきたか、バカ。
That's what he wanted. Okay, let's see this happen. I mean, he felt something, so...
Oh, man.
You just ran?
どこまでも卑劣なやつ。ランサ
What's going on with your master?
ー、どうかしたのか。
我が主が危機に瀕している。どうやら俺を残してそちらの本丸に切り込んだらし
Because
い。
he's stupid.
ランサー、急ぐがいい。小野が主の救援に向かえ。
I'm shipping it so hard.
かじけない。
Like she's literally
二人は
Go save your master, it's fine.
sending Lancer back would be putting her master in danger, but because of the respect and everything, she's like, you go. I don't think he's gonna like that very much if he learns about it, but
破壊と再生と呼ぶにはいささかニュアンスが違う。そんな風に不可逆の変質という意味合いを持っている。この弾丸には坊やの肋骨を粉状にすりつぶして入れてある。これで撃たれた対象には坊やの起源が具現化する。何しろこの弾丸に魔術で干渉すると坊やの起源のせいで魔術回路が壊れてデタラメにつながる。魔術師として優秀であればあるほど魔術回路は暴走して衝
Oh,
突する。
okay.
当然相手は再起不能だ。魔術師としても人間としてもね。これが坊やの霊装起源弾だよ。
it looks like it hurt. Bitch.
So this is gonna be worse. He's not gonna be able to be a knight
I
anymore.
mean, I don't know who your teacher was, but shit.
I don't think he's gonna survive that.
It's because he put everything, like he was so proud in his techniques and in his magic
And
that
went against him.
俺のマスターは殺させない。セイバーのマスターも殺さない。俺も彼女もそのような形での決着は望まない。
because they have something to settle anyway.
今この場で貴様が生きながらえるのは騎士王の高潔さゆえであったことを。
Just slipping that in, kind of like he knew that there was something, a feud between her and her master.
女よ一つとお前たち二人はエミやキリツグを守るため
No, we need to save it. We need to save
Saber,
her.
saber, saber.
それは誰の意志だ。
Her own.
お前たちは誰の意志で戦った。
Their own, damn.
キレイさん、キャスター、それにランサーとそのマスターも揃ってこの森から敗走しました。ほどなくセイバーが駆けつけます。
Leave her the fuck alone.
No.
ちゃんと赤いのか。
Ah,
No.
can she survive that at all?
まさかこの女たちは誰の指示を受けたわけでもなく独断で戦いを挑んできたのか。ありえない。
Says
エミ
the
やキリツグは
robot.
私と同じ誰にも理解されず肯定もされない虚無なる男のはずだ。
He has a fucking heart, and he connected with
そう
people.
でなくてはならない。
If she dies because of this piece of shit,
あと少し早く私が駆けつけていればこんなことにはならなかったもの。マイヤさん、彼女も深手を負っていますが命に別状はありま
focus
せん。
on yourself right
それよりも
now.
あなたです。この出血量では。
She can
ト
heal.
ラバロンはアイリが持っていてくれ。
でもこれは持ち主の傷を癒してくれる宝具なのよ。
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you,
本来
man.
の所有者であるセイバーがそばにいて魔力を供給しない限りサヤの効力は発揮されない。今後セイバーと行動を共にするのはアイリだからね。君が持っている方がいい。
So, okay. He planned it.
Thank you.
Thank God for his thinking ahead.
Oh yes.
琴峰綺麗
It's still personal from
大
now
地は
on.
危険だわ想像通りはっきりしてるのは彼をキリツグに合わせてはダメということだけ、でもキリツグを守るのは私だけじゃない。そうよねマイヤさん。
So you made connections.
次こそはきっと勝とう。
That's one thing Kirei can't
キリ
understand.
ツグを守り抜こうね。
He's cut himself off from everyone, so. Mage Killer! Alright. I was, they did mention before that Kirei was an executioner, I think. But
I
they never
don't
really.
recall, no.
I think it's not the first time I've heard the name, so I think they mentioned it before. There's quite a bit of time that passes between us watching episodes, so it's easy to forget some details. But in this case, it felt familiar, but I did not remember like what he was supposed to be, which is why every time Kiritsugu was saying, he's my biggest threat, I was like, why?
Because he's like him.
He's sort of like him, it's his strength. I thought at first it was because like he was working with Assassin, because Kirei was working with Assassin and he was in the shadows, kind of like Kiritsugu, and an assassin is not something that you can really.
Just like Kiritsugu, he's working in the shadows.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's more personal now. Like it's him that's the threat, not just who he's fighting with.
Yeah.
It's because Kiritsugu's strength is the fact that he apparently trained with a badass woman who I don't know who she was, but the attitude was intense, and I don't know. It looks like he suffered through his training.
Well,
and he was young
she did
too.
Say that she put his origin into 36 bullets.
Yeah, so I don't.
So maybe that hurts a lot.
We'll need more information on what the origin of someone is, but it requires his ribs to be crushed into a powder and make bullets.
That's why he was in pain.
Apparently, but I mean that works, I guess. But we'll need to learn more about who she is and everything. But yeah, he had that teacher. He learned how to. I mean, we still don't know why he became a mage killer. We know he has some basics of how to use magic, but he still became a mage killer. So that's I mean that needs something. You need something to provoke that. So his training was his advantage because he's facing mages. So he's got bullets that can cross, magic shields, stuff that can basically destroy the user when they don't even know what's happening. They're just being hit, and he's gonna keep the consequences of that attack with him forever. It looks like. So yeah, he's got techniques, he's got training, he's used to facing mages, so he's used to facing magic and all sorts of tricks. He's very intelligent, but then it's true that facing Kirei, who is also trained in those arts, used to facing mages and stuff, he knows his tricks. So he would be the worst facing Kiritsugu. And he's interested in learning about it.
Didn't Kiritsugu went on a pause for a bit? Didn't he stop working as a mage killer?
Yeah, for a while, and then...
So yeah, I don't think that Kirei did that. So compared to him, is kind of out of practice.
I mean, I don't think Kiritsugu looked out of practice.
But to be frank, I'd be more scared of Kirei than Kiritsugu.
He did say a few episodes ago that his the time it took him to charge his gun was longer.
He's out of practice.
A little bit. In any case, Kirei is strong as fuck, and we didn't know, last episode, 2 episodes ago when he fought Maiya for the first time, we were surprised with his skills, and I was like, he's supposed to be a man of church and something like that.
Yeah, that man is no priest.
Well, he's an executor, so he is dangerous, more dangerous than Assassin, I think, and now we understand why he was so scared of him. So he needs to be taken down, and he fucking tried to kill Irisviel. This is not forgivable. I mean, Maiya too, but we care more about Iris. So
yeah, we do.
Yeah. So I was really scared for a second. I'm glad that Kiritsugu thought ahead.
I'm so glad that he has to keep the scaber inside of her.
That's the one thing that Kirei can't understand. I get it. He sees Kiritsugu as another him. Someone who basically had no one that depended on him. He was alone, with no connections, and he needed that to be true, for him, for Kiritsugu, because otherwise he can't find his answer.
Question though, did Kirei had a wife that died?
She lost her.
Yeah, okay. Did he kill her then?
I don't know.
Or did she just die?
Maybe he became an executor because he lost her, and the fact that he lost her meant that, he's so broken he's never been able to make another connection again, and he's looking at Kiritsugu, who's supposed to be just like him, and he can't understand why he would have people willing to risk their life to save him. But what he doesn't understand is he made connections. He allowed himself to love again. He allowed himself to, and I mean, I'm saying that, but like, he's struggling with that too. We know that. Although I don't doubt that he loves his daughter, and I don't doubt that he loves Maiya, and I don't doubt that he loves Irisviel. He's just struggling with that whole concept, but he cares and he loves them, and that's why he asked Irisviel to run away with him last episode, and that's why he's suffering so much. So it's not a great place to be in, but at least he allowed himself to have those connections, which is something that Kirei doesn't have. That's why he's so cold. That's why he's so closed off. And he's looking for an answer. He's looking for what, Kiritsugu found that saved him, I guess, from his pit of darkness and
Connections,
stuff. Yeah, but
love.
He doesn't want to accept that as the reason.
Too simple.
I guess he might think that it's impossible. He's like, oh, how can someone like them care for people like us? He doesn't see it as a possibility for himself, so he doesn't want to see it as a possibility for Kiritsugu, because if he sees it as a possibility for him, that means he can't find his own answer, because he won't be able to relate anymore. He's broken. He's just fucking broken, but I don't care. You attacked Agri. Oh boy.
That would have been so bad if she died, though.
Yes, I know. I mean, we kind of have to prepare ourselves for the possibility.
She's gonna die.
They said it in episode 1, so it's not a surprise.
But not now, please, not now.
I mean,
like the end of season 2. Please.
I mean, we don't know how that's supposed to happen. If it's gonna happen, we don't know. We just know that it's supposed to happen. So
it's gonna happen.
Maybe we have to get ready for that eventuality, and I'm not ready. Not yet anyway.
I don't know if I should be sad or happy that Lancer's master is not dead yet. I'm kind of sad and angry that he's not dead, because I really don't like the teacher. Like, he's so obnoxious and arrogant.
He's got his pride, and his pride is his biggest weapon and his biggest weakness at the same time. I'll go back and reread what they said about what the bullet did to him.
From what I understood, the bullet is gonna deteriorate.
The more magic you put against
the more it's gonna destroy the core of your origin, and it's gonna mix it in a weird way.
I will go back and reread what she said about the bullet.
It's like, okay, from what I understood, the bullet. If I'm the bullet, I'm just gonna take what's you and just do anything with it, and put it back inside you. That's what the bullet did.
Well, the way I understand it, he's not going to be able to use magic as he used to before.
He's not going to be a functional human being.
Yeah, we will see how that affects him next episode.
How are you supposed to kiss someone who's not even there?
I think that would be the worst thing to happen to him.
Yeah,
considering he's so proud of his abilities and of what he is, and if you destroy what he is, he's got nothing left. So that's going to be interesting.
That sucks about him.
That led to an interesting moment between Lancer and Saber. I loved the team up. I'm shipping them so hard. They are so similar. Both of them have a strong sense of honor. They respect one another so much. They want to face one another as knights. They want to have a fair fight. He's not willing to let her die on account of the wound he gave her if it's someone else that does it, so he's helping. And then when they helped each other, and they felt that something was going on with their masters, and she's like, you can go. Instead of protecting her fucking master, she's like, go help your master. Because they don't, I get it, they don't want their masters to settle their fight.
True.
You're technically there to fight for them, but if they can do stuff on their own, it's their business. But they don't want that to happen. That's kind of the coward's way out, if you think about it. Like, someone else does your job.
Your duty.
So yeah, so that's how I see it. They're like, we want to settle this. So let's not kill each other's masters. Let's not let our masters kill each other. Let's go save yours and don't kill mine, and we'll face each other in the future.
She didn't even ask him to not
I
kill
know,
her
but it's
master.
understood between
He
the
did
two.
because he respect her as the Knight of Knights.
I love the little jab of the only reason I'm not killing you now is because of the honor of the Knight of Knights, and I'm like, gee, the King of Knights, and I'm like,
King of
fucking
Knights,
hell.
yeah.
That's basically saying, that servant that you're not looking at and that you're not responding to and that you don't want to respect because of your issues, and she's noticing and she doesn't like that. Well, I mean, she saved your life indirectly, so, and that's why she's here, so kind of try to remember that, maybe. You'll have to start talking to her at one point. Like, that's not gonna work if he never acknowledges her. Nope. Although you could go, I mean, I don't know, she has a stronger relationship with Irisviel, so they could just let that be a thing, and he never makes an attempt at being a friend. I don't think, I mean, she's not there to be his friend anyway, so I just thought it was cool.
That
like,
could help still.
It
It won't hurt.
it's fine, in a world where, the masters are all mostly corrupted and all really trying to backstab each other. You got the servants who are supposed to be puppets, and then they are truly ruling this whole fight. And their sense of honor is really strong for these two, at least. And I love that they kept that, and I love that they're still using that. That's what made them great in the beginning. So that's fine. It's really cool to see it in action here.
I am pissed that Castor just run away.
He would. Like, the book reformed, but and I don't know, like, I didn't see which lance he used. I don't know if it works like it did with the wound for Saber. I don't know if he permanently destroyed one of his spells, or if it's just like it was over for that moment and he's gonna come back later. It's just that in that moment nothing was working for him, so he ran away. That would have been fun if Lancer managed to hurt him somewhere, like hurt him in a way that would still affect him later.
True.
But we'll have to wait and see. I was a bit scared that his master was gonna die this episode, and we would lose Lancer at any critical moment where we don't have, we can't lose him. Although, to be fair, if we had lost Lancer, she would have also healed.
True. That is true.
So,
But not yet. We do love
and he
Lancer.
did say, I love also the respect he gave her in the fight, saying like, if she had both her arms, this would have been what would have happened from the beginning, The respect. Perfect. So, you asked me which servant was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
The
you
ones
more than one too.
The ones I love the most, I really love Ryder. I really love Lancer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm rooting for... I love Saber. I love Saber. It's just, she doesn't show much of her personality, let's say. So, she has an... I don't love her as much, but I care. I root for her.
She's our main character, so we root for our main team.
Definitely. It's just that I don't think we've seen her, but I feel like we haven't seen her, So I need to see more of the human in her to really connect. Well, it would happen later. Not that, we didn't see much of Lancer's character either, but he has a personality that shines a bit more.
The fact that he's so chivalrous, so in adoration with Saber, so respectful of her.
I think. And Ryder is all personalities, so there you go. But these three, I think, are my top three. Mm-hmm. And then Gilgamesh, I just think is cool to look at and follow in the show because of what he is. Like,
he's a sneaky bastard, so
yeah. So, but I think these three are my top, and it would be really hard to tell you which is my favorite. I think Kiritsugu is my favorite character so far, though, as a whole in the show. Yeah. You? Well, you probably love Saber because you saw...
Yes and no. Like you said, we don't see much of her personality.
I thought you would have loved her because of Stay Night, though. Isn't she in Stay Night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fate Stay Night, yes, she's in there.
I thought she would have been your favorite because of that.
No. But like you said, I think I prefer more Ryder and Lancer than Saber.
So there you
She's
go.
cool. Don't misunderstand.
No, she's really cool.
She's really cool, but personality-wise, I prefer Ryder and Lancer.
But like I said, I think it's because her personality doesn't shine as bright. So
Not yet,
for
not
her,
yet.
we need to see more of the backstory. You know, we need to see more of the human side. We see more of the duty, the king, basically, in her than we see the human, and we need to see more of the human to connect. But I'm guessing that will happen. There's a reason why everyone loves her.
She's King Arthur, of course. Everybody
Yes.
loves her.
Yes. So it's her sense of duty that keeps her very business-like, I would say. So sometimes, like, when she gets frustrated at Kiritsugu, we see a bit of it, you know, the pride and the fact that he doesn't respect her and stuff. Like, she feels it and she wants to say something, but she can't. So it's she keeps a business attitude, business-like attitude. But we see that there's something beneath it, and it's that I'm waiting for. So we'll see later.
She's more natural with Irisviel, though.
Yes, definitely. But then
So
we
that's
only
nice.
had one episode of them hanging around. It was more about loving Irisviel in that moment.
True.
You know, I really love her too.
Yeah.
But I would say I think Kiritsugu is my favorite character overall. Just because there's so much to uncover with this man. I want to know. Anyway.
Before we end, though, I just want to come back to what we saw about the phantasm mana of Castor. Is that right?
You guys getting his spells from the book. That's why. I mean, the book is giving him the mana necessary
but
for
it's
his
the fact
spells.
that when they technically slice it, we saw like a beating heart from inside.
Well,
of
it wasn't like a beating heart, but it was red and kind of pumping a little bit, so it felt like a heart. But I mean, it's the source of his spells. If you destroy it, the spells are broken.
True, but I just kept thinking that. Do you think that maybe
And it's full of
all,
blood too.
all of those children or people that he killed, maybe this is
Feed
like
it?
yeah.
Maybe. We had a
Because
fucking
all of
shower
those
of blood.
monsters were just like raining blood when they exploded.
By the way, fucking badass imagery with sabers being standing in the middle of it. But yeah, maybe the blood of the innocent he kills feeds it.
Oh.
And that would be fucking awful. But we need to destroy him anyway, so we'll save them through that. You know, they'll get to be in peace after this.
One
hopefully.
slice at a time.
Yeah. So that's it for episode 8. We'll move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see episode 9 right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Yeah, and if you don't, the next one will be out on YouTube next week. So, see you then.
Bye.